זהו? טוב. Shalom uvracha. Today we will talk about Jerusalem Day. It's soon will be. So what's the meaning of Jerusalem? We know that this is a holy city, and we have to understand what does it mean. That city can be holy. It's holy New York.
Definitely not.
It's ridiculous, right? Or holy London. So what does it mean that city is holy? And when we think about sanctity and something matter or something secular, mundane, in Hebrew it's hol. Hol, holy, hol, it's opposite. It's like a sand. It's something not holy. How you can say in English not holy?
Mundane, or there's profane is the opposite.
Profane. Okay,
profane. Is not just normal. Profane is more like unholy, particularly like tameh.
And holy, just not holy. Something
regular, like
regular.
That's mundane.
Mundane. Okay, mundane. If sanctity it's more important, higher than mundane, why we don't die without prayer, without learning Torah? And we will die without food, without water, something mundane. And also, we know that it doesn't tempt us so much. We are agreed to make mitzvot, commandments, and all that, but we don't have desire to make mitzvot, and we do have desire for all kind of pleasure and money and other things. If it's so important, we should have a temptation to do something spiritual, but we don't. The opposite. We have temptation to something profane or and mundane. Christians said that it's in order that you can struggle against your desires, that you can win, you can. But in this conception, it comes that this world is it's not just alien to you, but it's like it's enemy to you. It's against of you. All this world, you have to struggle against the world. And of course, it's not a Jewish approach. We say, if it so tempt us, it means that something good there. It's not accidentally that Hashem create, not the Satan create this world, like comes from Christians' conception. If Hashem create the world that mundane, it's so profane, we like it so much. So it means that there is something good there, something important that we should get from there. So what is good there? First, we can say that that good in matter versus spiritual, that matter is something that you can be sure. Who is talking there? If here there's somebody talk all the time.
There's some people learning outside here.
Learning with this chat.
they're learning things. They're not.
It's because they learned there.
Oh yeah, I remember. There is people learning in there. Chavruta. Outside.
So if it's so, what is good in this mundane? What is so special? A special there, it's something very, very. I don't know how to say it. Like something mamashi, something that you can touch, something that can be sure that you have it. All spiritual thing, it's not you cannot be sure in that. You believe in that, but there is something that it's for you. It's obvious, something that you know for sure.
Tangible.
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 תודה רבה. Thank you very much. Tangible. Yes. It's no doubt. You know it for sure. That is, for you, it's real. And the spiritual thing, not. So we can ask if it's so important. Why all our yeshivot and all lessons they emphasize more and more spiritual world, not physical. Why for us, if it's so there is something good there, why we teach about spiritual world more and more? We can go to spirituality, and in order to understand that, I want to explain you something in quantum physics, in atom physics. Yes, just a moment. You know how nuclear bomb is built? You probably know, right? No, it's very no, it's it's very easy.
There's plutonium in there.
Yeah, we watch movies.
You
that
know,
talk about
there is
plutonium,
a nuclear atom that built from proton and electron, and the electron like goes in this way. This is electron, this is proton, and this is how it's work. And that is nuclear, not that. That is nuclear. And when you can split nuclear, there is a lot of energy, because this nuclear is also built from different parts, like protons. And you can split nuclear, there is a lot of energy go out. So many energy that few, like a piece of uranium like this can give light to Jerusalem for a year. This is the energy that get out. It's something very, very special. And that it calls atomic bomb. If all energy go out in once, immediately, so it calls explosion and the atomic bomb. And then you can get out this energy little by little. It's give you light, atomic electrical engine. Yeah. But it is just atom. There is another bomb. It calls heterogeneous bomb. it built in different principle. Different principle is that there is a, just a moment. That there is two different atoms and another, and what they do, they combine them together. If you able to make them one, like a hydrogenian proton, one with another, they can get energy much stronger than atoms' energy. I'm not sure how stronger, but 100 times more, the same energy. And most of in the beginning, when they discovered in Oppenheimer, it was a Jewish scientist that they discover first. He create the first atomic bomb, Manhattan project. You've heard about Manhattan project, of course. That was this bomb, that kind of bomb that was that they throw to Hiroshima, you say, and Nagasaki. But this kind of bomb, it wasn't used never. Also, they just they did it in Russia, in America. Today, most of the bombs, if they are hydrogenian bombs, they're not that because it's too weak. This is strong bomb. The problem is that it is very difficult. It's almost impossible to combine together two different nuclear. They pushed out each other. You need huge energy to combine them together, make them one. What kind of energy you can use? There is no energy in all the world that you can combine two atoms together, except one energy, atomic energy. So, in order to combine them, they used like a starter in the car. They used this atom first in any explosion, huge explosion of this. First, they have little explosion of that cause them to come together, and then they have huge energy. Now, after that, we understand all this process, and we can understand what's the connection between spirituality and matter, or sanctity and mundane in Judaism. We emphasize usually spirituality, and we always want, we teach to be spiritual and not to be tempted by after matter and after your instincts. Always pay attention. What you teach here, what you learn here. You learn here to be spiritual, not to be physical, right? Not to be matter. It's true. That's what we should do. But in essence, really, our real goal is matter, is not spiritual. So why we emphasize all the time spirituality? Because spirituality, it's a key to go to matter. It's a key. It's like atomic bomb. In order what our dream, what our goal in all the world? to fix the world in name of God. You remember, litaken olam b'malchut Shaddai. What does it mean to fix the world? To fix this world, physical world. The mundane we want to fix. That is opposite conception than Christianity or Islam. They want to make to say all the world is physical world is something bad. You have to get out of bad, right? To climb up above the world. That is idea, and also in Buddhism, also in Hinduism, all the world. They say this physical world is bad, and we go to spirituality. In Judaism, we say opposite. We say physical world is wonderful, is beautiful, it's very good, but it's dangerous. It can capture you, it can swallow you, it can make you be slave of physical world. That's why you have to emphasize spirituality. But our dream is not spirituality. Our dream, litaken olam b'malchut Shaddai, to fix the world, to make this world, physical world, is good. That's why we have mitzvot that we should enjoy from food in Shabbat, we should enjoy family life, we should enjoy something that we... pardon?
Enjoy work.
Yes, to enjoy the world. But in a situation that this world shouldn't capture you, shouldn't make... So how you can do that? By that you are that you became spiritual. Now, when we say that that we want to combine spirituality and the mundane, it doesn't make them together. It doesn't say that. It doesn't mean that make them together. To combine, there is different way of combination. It's not just make them one, but make them something else, something higher. What does mean else? It's in philosophy. There is idea of dialectic or synthesa. There is thesa, antithesa. It makes them together synthesa. Synthesa, people usually, by mistake, they think that it's combination. It's not combination. It's make them something third, that it's not synthese and not entities. It's something third. I'll give you an example. Like in water. In water, we have H2O, right? This is the water. But H2O, it means that it's a gas, oxygen. And this is gas, hydrogen. But how it can be water? Two gases. Combination of two components, they create something else. Something that it's not that and not that, something else. Water. That in water, you have all kinds of qualities that doesn't exist. Not here and not here. Something else. And that is idea of Kodesh HaKodashim. In Judaism, we have we are defined. There is Kodesh, it's sanctity, and there is mundane, it's Chol, Kodesh v'Chol. But there is something that is higher than sanctity. What is higher than sanctity? What can be better, higher than sanctity? It's a Kodesh HaKodashim. It's a like a holiness in holiness. It's something else. It's something third, like water. And water in idea, this Kodesh HaKodashim, include Kodesh and Hol as well, both of them. But it's not just combination. It's not just that they complete each other. It's something else. And that is the idea of Jerusalem. Holy city, it's oxymoron. You know what it is oxymoron? Oxymoron, it's when you can say two things that they contradict each other, like black snow or hot ice. It's oxymoron. And if you think holy city, this is oxymoron, because how it can be city that people go in toilet there, that they say that they sell all kinds of things, that there is all kind of in a town, and you can call holy. What is holy here? You can go, you can see here all kind of terrible things. It is holy. Holy should be something nice, something like look in there, make there, like that. This is holy, and we say holy, like a holy market. It's oxymoron. But the idea of Jerusalem, we say no. We don't want that make Jerusalem something like place with people prayer. We know that Jerusalem is like a model of ideal world, and I'll explain soon what it is. Yeah, you want to say something, please?
Yeah, that no, could be holy city, but let's say city is what you make of it. So it's like holy market. It could be a holy market, but if they sell like holy stuff.
Yes, that's what to explain. That this is Christians' approach. We don't believe in that. We don't believe that in a future situation will be ideal. Like what will be when Mashiach will come and will be everything fixed, everything will be wonderful. So what it be? People will pray all the time. They will pray, or they will make mitzvot, and they will sit and learn Torah all the time. This is ideal of Judaism? No, this is not ideal. Just a moment. Our ideal, it's a life. That people will build, they will make sport and go to swimming pool and they make arts and computers and they will make they will in science and literature in market, everything, but all that will be according to Torah. Not that we will sit and enjoy from light of God. This is not ideal. Ideal is life. All your life, as with everything. But also all your life according to Torah. And it means everything. Yes, you want to say something?
When Mashiach comes, I think it will be something similar to what we had when the Moshe was leading the Israel, like in the desert, like a king and the priest as well on the same time, but much more, because right now we have all the world like technologies, we have spaceships, we have like tanks, airplanes, everything. It will be completely different, much more than we had before, but similar.
Yes, what we say that that Mashiach it's not something miracles and people will fly in the sky or all kind of things. It's not. Yes, please.
Isn't it the mitzvah to enjoy the creation?
Yes, there is mitzvah enjoying the creation. There is.
So my rabbi told me that after 120, somebody goes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he gets asked, did you enjoy my world?
After 120, what happened to go to Kadosh Baruch Hu and then?
Hashem asks, did you enjoy my world?
Yes. No, that's what I say. There is mitzvah to enjoy the world. There is mitzvah, but you should enjoy in right way.
So,
but you have to enjoy this world, right?
So, but if we do like profane stuff, like, I know, eating good food, going to the beach, maybe the kosher beach, and that's mitzvah. No?
It's mitzvah, yeah, you're right.
So it is holy to do.
Yes, it should be holy. Yes, that's what I say.
Okay.
That is the idea of Judaism that different than Christianity or Buddhism or Hinduism, any other religion. That is special in Judaism. But this joy, it's not in order that you will satisfied or you will have a spiritual or aesthetical joy. It's not. This joy that you understand that Hashem revealed to you by this fruit or by this beach or you understand what I mean? That you not enjoy from apple. You enjoy from a God revelation to you as
It's like
apple.
When we are eating, we are saying bracha before and after.
Yes.
Also. So it's like appreciate what Hashem did to us, and so we return this profane process of eating to an holy process.
Yes, you're right. But I want to add something. It's not bracha. It's not just that you appreciate what Hashem gives you. By bracha, you aware that this fruit or this music, everything, the music you don't have to bless. But let's say something, the fruit. By that is Hashem talks to you. He revealed to you by or through this apple. Because if you just enjoy from apple and you understand that Hashem gives you that, and you appreciate His present that He gave you, you still divide between Hashem and between this fruit. You still think in dichotomic, like a dualistic world. There is a God and there is a world. And both of them, they like limited. Because if there is a world and Hashem outside of the world, He is limited by this world. But we are aware that everything is a God's revelation. And this is the third thing. It's not a spiritual, and it's not physical. It's third, something else. It's dialectical. Dialectic, it means that it's another level of reality. It's not just combination. And that is the idea of Jerusalem. And that's why it says there is such a thing like I don't know how it's exactly saying. You probably know this verse in English. כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר השם ירושלים. From Zion will come Torah, and Dvar Hashem from Jerusalem. You remember this verse? It's in Tehillim, I think. No? Dvar Hashem. Dvar Hashem, it means Hashem's will, or Hashem's words. Yeah. So Chazal explain that Ki mitzion titzeh Torah, it means that from Zion will come Torah to the world, but it's just from Zion. What will come from Jerusalem? It's something else. From Jerusalem will come higher level, and this is Dvar Hashem. Dvar Hashem, this is the third thing. This is the hydrogen bomb. This is the idea of Yerushalaim. Yerushalaim, it's something higher than Sanctity. It's holy of holiness. That is the idea of Jerusalem. And that's why we celebrate this day, that this day is like a combined, it's called Ir Shechubra La Yachdav, the day that town, city that became one from two different parts. And that is the idea of Yerushalayim. Tov.
Can I ask a question about the...
Yes, please.
Yeah, because the thing that you said is very, very true. When you have something mundane, and you have something spiritual that you don't see. And when we make a bracha on food, we do this, not combination, as I said, we do this another thing. But sometimes we see that people do the mundane thing, thinking that they're doing this something else. They make a braha but eat like a pig. They live in Jerusalem but destroy the city or make the city dirty. How do you balance this thing that you have to do this something else, or you have to think you're doing this something else and not fall in the mundane aspect?
Yes, I think that it's like an exercise. You know, when you make exercise, physical exercise, it can be strong and good and everything, right? Mm-hmm. But it enough few months that you will lose all your strength if you stop make exercise.
Yes.
People in a hospital, after a few months, they does make a difference. That he was before a very sportman, and now or who never was in sportman, they have the same weak muscles. Mm-hmm. The same is here. If we not learn all the time Torah, all the time we learn that, will be.
You can fall in mundane thinking you are doing something else.
Yes. You have to learn.
That's a big problem, yeah.
Yes, all you will.
Huh? You will have your own halakha.
You have but it's very bad.
I want to say, I used to see the beauty in this world in everything that's happening, like the glory of our powerful world. Why? Even if somebody is getting killed, it's very sad, of course, but if you look at it this way, like somebody got killed, he is laying on the field for many years, but